Setting the right goals and figuring out what you can afford are two giant steps in making the right real estate investment decision. And once you've made it, it's a go decision. You want to get going, right? But just a second. Rushing into investing in a property can be disastrous if you pick the wrong one. So a little patience here is in order. It's tough to hold back when you're excited, and investing is exciting, but trust me, just wait. There are things to consider, including 1, the actual location. Is the area already at its peak, or is it in transition, giving opportunity for your property to increase in value over time? 2, what's the economic status? If you pick a property in a town with one factory, and that factory goes out of business, your property won't be worth much. That's not what it's like in Toronto, which still has a huge rental base, but it's still something to consider regarding the neighborhood you choose. 3, how convenient is it? A lot of people don't want to drive in the city, so how close is the property to transit and entertainment? 4, and then there's the romance side of this. How close is it to things like parks, coffee shops, and craft breweries? Are the streets lined with mature trees and walking paths? Are there views? Go to a property you're thinking of buying and walk the streets. Go at different times of day too. 5, walkability. This is a growing trend and an important one. People love to be able to get to places by walking or biking. So what's the walkability score for your new property? There's a website called walkscore.com that you can use to see how your neighborhood rates. Higher walkability typically means higher appreciation values, so it's worth making this a priority. 6, safety and crime. Everybody wants their home to be safe, and as a landlord, you really don't want break-ins or other headaches. So take the time to figure this out. There's city data that you can look into. Talk to your local authorities, but do your homework here to ensure it's not going to be a problem. 7, property taxes and other financial considerations. What are the local taxes in the property's area? Check into local rental laws so you're aware of what's going on. Eviction laws are also key to know just in case you get a bad tenant. So there you have it, 7 ways to start evaluating a property. And honestly, this is just the tip of the iceberg. We go a lot more in depth on the numbers and some other search criteria, but I can't include it all in this video because for starters, everyone's scenario is different. I hope this gave you something to think about. Coming up next is the last video, which you'll get tomorrow. See you then.